Okay, so here we have a big topic right now in cycling, the SL7 recall. Oh shit, damn, they did make this bike in aluminum. Pretty fucking sweet. Specialized back at it again. But all jokes aside, let's take a look at the SL7. I mean, it's a great bike. Like, I understand, yeah, they fucked up. Fine, there was a recall. But seriously, look at this bike. Just look at this bike. It's fucking sweet. Like, I just bought a Roubaix, and every time I see an SL7, I'm like, holy fuck, I wish I would have just got one of these. I had the opportunity, kind of regret it. And honestly, there's been a recall, but tons of unaffected bikes still out on the road. People have ridden tens of thousands of miles on these, and 12 of them have failed. I mean, that's a pretty small amount of bikes to fail. Still, none of them should be failing. There's no excusing that, but I mean, if you bought this bike because it looks sick, that's also totally fine. You know, there are other options that aren't the S-Works 12,000, the top tier bikes. And, a recall doesn't necessarily mean this is a bad bike. Yeah, there was one bad design. They've issued something for it. I mean, shit happens. But you can't deny this bike looks fucking sweet. I mean, come on. Fine, there's one thing wrong with it, but in the grand scheme of things, oh, yeah, and look at this. The SL6, also fucking sweet bike. Still available. Like I said, still available. Still available. But let's take a look here at the Cycling Tips article here about the SL7. And so these are the replacement pieces right here. This is what they're going to be issuing to hopefully mitigate some of the damage that's been happening. It sucks. This is a really shitty situation, especially when people are buying bikes this expensive. This shouldn't really be happening. But if you'd like to admit that you literally bought a Ferrari version of a bike and wanted to ride it around every day because it looks sick, you also gotta kind of live with that. I feel like that's one of the few things we keep overlooking here, is that people want to have Ferraris and drive them like Hondas.